What does it mean when somebody tells you that they're stressed? Usually it means they're dealing with some situation that has created an emotional, mental, physical, spiritual burden on them. They feel like they are boxed into a corner in a certain way, and no matter how they look at the situation, no outcome is really going to be positive for them overall. That's what usually you mean when you say stressed. That's one form of stress known as distress. I'm here to let you know that there is more than one form of stress. I'm going to juxtapose two specific forms of stress here today to help you understand that, going along with what we've been talking about, if you can change the framing of the way that you look at things, you can change your entire life. Let me break this one down specifically on this concept of stress. So distress is the weakening type of stress. This is the type of stress most of you are talking about when you say you're stressed out. I'm stressed out because I got to go to work so much and I don't want to be at work. I'm stressed out because I got these financial burdens and I don't have enough money. I'm stressed out because I have these uncertainties in my life and I like having certainties to everything. Those are the weakening types of stress that most of you always are trying to avoid at any and all costs. Problem: there are circumstances that happen in life that you don't control. 99% of life is outside of your control. Therefore, sometimes part of that 99% is going to be things that you didn't want to happen, yet they're happening and you have to deal with them, right? That's what most of you frame as distress when it's something that you don't want. The problem is, since you don't control 99% of life, you don't want to go around life knowing that 99% of it can lead to distress. That's going to lead to an early grave. What can you do differently? Let me tell you. You can do number two. You can start using Eustress. That's Eustress. Yes, this is a real word. Yes, you can find it in the dictionary. Eustress. Biohackers call it hormetic stress. This is the empowering type of stress. This is the type of stress where you look at a situation, whether voluntary or involuntarily, you ended up in a situation and you say, this is going to make me better, stronger, and smarter in the long run because I'm going through it. Whether it was something you chose to go through, such as running a marathon, taking a CrossFit class, joining a mastermind group where everybody's going to be pushing you beyond your limits, or something bad happens that you didn't want to happen, or something happens, you label it as bad, that you didn't want to happen, and you say, this is going to make me smarter. I got a blown tire on the highway. How is it going to make me better? Well, next time I'll know better to make sure I get my tires checked every time I change the oil, so that if one of my tires is already losing tread, I can fix it before it blows out. If something negative occurs, you can reframe it as a positive thing that'll make you smarter, better, stronger in the long run. That makes the stress positive. That means you gain from it instead of getting beaten down by it. And here's the good news, everybody. You can frame every single thing that happens in your life. Every single thing that happens in your life is neutral. There is no such thing as a good thing happening. There is no such thing as a bad thing happening. Those are all your emotions talking, telling you that this is good and telling you that it's bad. Everything is neutral. Depending on your frame, weakening frame or an empowering frame, you can make everything work for you, or you can have everything working against you. Most of you are in a mix of both. I suggest you pick one. Power Presence Protocol.